So we start by wearing our gloves. Now we are going to measure our phases, phase A, which is water. Make sure you are using distilled water to avoid contamination. So distilled water, it's 6.5 gram. Make sure that it is in gram. You can see the G, notice the G on top. So we are going to make sure this is 6.5 gram. Do not rush. And make sure to be using precise measurements. So we keep our phase A aside. And then we go ahead and measure glycerin. This is why you don't measure ingredients directly inside your formula, because you might have this kind of, overweighing. So mistakes can be avoided if you measure it separately. I'm going to measure this. Make sure it is at 0. And then, so this is our aloe vera extract. So we just measured our panthenol, which is, so this is our phase B, right? So this is phase A, this is phase B, and we are going to measure our citric acid, and here comes our phenoxyethanol. So as you can see, we have our phase A, phase B, and phase C. This is your main formulation beaker with the water inside. Water is a solvent and it needs space to dissolve everything else. The next step is to add glycerin. Glycerin attracts water at 5%, so it gives an excellent hydration without stickiness. We are going to stir it until it is uniform. So you can see that our formulation is uniform. You cannot trace the glycerin. Now after this, the third step is to incorporate our panthenol. We are going to stir in the panthenol until it dissolves. Why did we use panthenol in this formula? We use panthenol because, panthenol improves barrier function. It reduces transepidermal water loss and adds skin comfort even in simple formulas. So this is very good for barrier-friendly products. As you can see, panthenol is fully dissolved. We are now going to add our aloe extract, which is 3%, right? So always confirm that your aloe vera is water-based, because we have oil-soluble and water-soluble, aloe vera extract. And if it is oil-soluble, it will not dissolve here. You will see it like, oil laying on top of water. Notice that I am not using these phases and using these phases at the same time. No, you have to finish phase A completely, then jump to phase B. You take it just as it is here. Start with phase A, then go with phase B, and now we are going to phase C. For our phase C, I'm going to add the preservative. Preservative is critical in cosmetic formulation, because even clean or natural products need preservative to work. So this will protect your formula from going bad, from going rancid. Preservation is actually a very broad topic, which you will learn in the full course. So you mix in thoroughly. Make sure the preservative is everywhere. To check your pH, we are going to use this as a beginner. To check your pH, you can use this universal paper indicator or pH strip to check your pH. So now to check this pH, you are not just going to, put it inside. No, you are going to fetch a small amount, because the color can be washed and change your formula. So you are going to just take a small amount of this and then dip it inside. Dip it inside. And then compare Now compare. Which color best describes this? I think it is between these two. Actually, the best way to measure pH is by using a pH meter. I best recommend that you go for a pH meter even if it is this size. I don't know if you can notice from here, but it has turned a little bit green, so it is around 7 to 7.5. We are going to adjust the pH to 5.5. To adjust this pH, we are making a citric acid solution. So this is something you will learn how to, create in the paid course. pH of 5.5 is extremely important if you want to create barrier-friendly product that will not disrupt the barrier, cause itching, flaking, you understand, or irritation. So you need to make sure that your pH is around 5.5, which is equal to your skin pH. So another mistakes most beginners make while adjusting pH is that they just, just take the whole thing and put it inside. No, you are going to make it, you must be extremely patient to do this. So I'm going to start by 1%. We mix this for a minute. And then take our pH strip. You can see this one is turning green as it dries, right? So, and then go ahead and measure. So you can see this time around, if we are to measure this, you can see it is around 5. Yes, I think this is where we'll stop. So, but before we package, I want you to observe something. After formulating, you can see that this formula has become a very clear, lightweight, watery serum. That if you don't know, someone might give you this as water, right? If you formulate your own and then see that the color is not this clear, it has become cloudy, it means that one of the ingredients is not fully soluble. And if it has a sticky feel, it means that you added too much glycerin. And if the pH keeps dropping, it means that instead of using the citric acid solution, you went ahead and used the crystals. So it will keep dissolving and the pH will keep changing. This can be stored in either of these amber bottle, and the shelf life should be around, 6 months to 9 months. But before we go ahead and start using it, we are going to recheck the pH again after 24 hours. This is the serum we formulated and packaged in different packaging containers. You can use it as, spray all over your face. And you can also use it in a dropper bottle, it's fancy. And you can also use it in a pump bottle to just pump out what you need for the day, And add a bounce of, hydration to your skin. So this, we are wrapping up the free course. I hope you register for the full course to enjoy all the benefit that comes with it. Thank you so much and see you in the paid course.